Hey. So this one's for the beautiful mamas in Melbourne who are maybe just learning, maybe I'm telling you the news that we're going back into lockdown, a 5-day lockdown, similar to what we experienced last year during the second wave. So what might be happening for you is maybe some activation in your nervous system. Maybe all of the experiences that you had last year, which were less than ideal for you, are playing out right now in your body. And I just really want to make space for that. Hi, Amelia. How are you doing? And to invite you to give yourself permission to be with the feelings that are in your body right now. And to find a way to move with them. To not rationalize them, to not shove them down, to not clean them away, right? That's what anxiety does, is we try to clean away our feelings. But to breathe them open and be with the intensity that's possibly building in your body right now. And it's not because necessarily a 5-day lockdown is a big deal, but that the suggestion of another lockdown can bring upon you all of the unprocessed feelings that might be playing out for you from last year's lockdown experiences and the intensity of mothering in that. You've already got a lot. I don't think you need any more. Let's just try. And so I'd love to hear where you at. Where you at with this news that we've got another lockdown? Are you really on board with it? Are you feeling good? Do you know you've got this? Or like some mums I know, they've got a little bit of PTSD that's being triggered by this news, because schools are closing and kinders aren't happening and it's just essential services. So it's big, right? It's going to remind us of everything that we went through last year. But I also want you to track within you what the meaning is that you're making out of it. Are you saying, oh no, this is the beginning of it again? And last year it started with 2 weeks, and now it's going to be this year starting with 5 days, and then what it's going to be next. Maybe you're feeling like I am, a huge amount of empathy for the businesses that would have spent a fortune on preparing for Valentine's Day, retailers, hospitality, and other providers who would have really been hoping that this was going to be a weekend that they could recover some of their losses from last year, and it's not going to be like that now. And that's hard. Maybe you're sad for your children who have just getting back into a rhythm of things, and now they're going to be home from school. Maybe you're stretched in your own capacity to even come up with ideas for them, let alone what you want for yourself. Honey, you want to see? This is really nice because my 4-year-old wants things when I'm doing a live stream. Yes, you can have honey on something. So you want to get out. It's all happening. So my 4-year-old, the first thing she said was, I don't want to stay home. I like kinder more. I want to go to bush kinder. And so we'll also have their feelings that are going to be wrapped up in this, not just our own.
Can I bring
Oops.
this one day to bush kinder?
Yeah, you can. And so we're not only going to be experiencing our own stuff with this, we're going to be experiencing theirs. And remembering too that the nature of all human dynamics and relationships is that everybody around us sets us up to feel what it feels like to be them. So our children set us up to feel what it feels like to be them and have their experience. And so do our partners, and so does the person down at the shops. Everyone, right? Amelia, I'm feeling grateful that playgrounds are remaining open this time. You found Rita! Yes! Me too, I'm feeling grateful about that too. Pearl's excited because she's got Rita. She's also covered in food. Yeah, so that's beautiful. So what are the benefits this time? What have we learned this time? Because if we consider that this is all uncharted territory, both for us as individuals, but also for collectives, for governments who are trying to make decisions and weighing up all of the different options around what's going to work best. You know, what are the economic costs versus the potential health costs? You know, what about staying open and supporting some businesses, but potentially risking that this gets bigger again? Weighing that up is really tricky. And I think if we get too stuck in self-righteousness or wanting to control what we can't control, then we actually leak a lot of energy. Because we don't have, our circle of influence is here in our homes, and it's in our businesses, and it's in how we show up in our work in the world, and it's in our relationships. And notice the pattern that you might be getting into that gives your power away. Because I see lockdowns as an opportunity to build resilience. And you build that resilience not only in that experience of lockdown, but you build that resilience in all of the rest periods in between the hard stuff. So it's a little bit like, for those, oops, we've just had a fall. I'm gonna have to go. Talking about resilience.